Make the ground shake.
Hey guys, what's going on? My name is Tom or Gummy, and today we are back with another statue tutorial. Today, in particular, we are doing a plush tutorial in continuation of the Five Nights at Freddy series, and today we are doing the Marionette, otherwise known as the Puppet. So again, this is gonna look kind of weird. I must say it's one of the weirder plushes, but it's purely because the Marionette is kind of thinner than this plush. But I think this plush represents a Marionette as well as I possibly could make it. So if you do agree, then hopefully you enjoy. If not, you're more than welcome to click off. And again, it's pretty easy to design your own, or just skip the Marionette in the series. It's up to you. But yeah, if you do enjoy, definitely consider leaving a like. Again, on screen right now, you should be seeing in the different texture packs, just to give you a bit of variety of what you're looking at and what you're building. And yeah, stick around for some of the other new series that I've been doing, such as Star Wars and some awesome Minecraft story mode characters. But yeah, that's about it. I'll see you in the tutorial. Okay guys, so we're going to start off with the tutorial by listing off the blocks you'll need to build this, and then we'll get straight on into building it. So you'll need black wool, white wool, a light grey wool, quartz block, red wool, and also purple wool. So, not too many blocks at all. If you want to pause here, grab them into your inventory, that would be great, and then we can start building. So, we're going to start off by placing 6 black wool in a row, like so. The next row is 6 white wool, then it's 6 black wool. This is where things get slightly more complicated, but not too complicated. 2 white, 1 light grey, 1 quartz, 2 white. The next row is 2 black, 1 quartz, 1 light grey, 2 black. And the final row for now is 6 black wool. So essentially what you should have here is a 6x6 square, as you can see on the screen, which goes black, white, black, white, black, black, with this button on the front, which represents the buttons that go down the front of the puppet. We only used one because otherwise it becomes too cloggy and takes up too much room. But I think it gives the effect and makes it recognisable, and adds a bit more texture, I guess, as well, rather than it just being plain black and white. Again, it's your choice, though. If you just want to keep this white and black stripes and get rid of the button, or if you want to add a button down there, that's up to you. But for this, I'm going to keep it nice and simple and keep it to the 1. Okay, so what we're going to do is move on to the sides. Now, essentially, we're just keeping in line with what we've pre-built. So, the bottom row, we're going to expand 1, 2, 3 towards the back. The second row, of course, is white, so 3 white. Third row, 3 black. Fourth row, 4 white. And then the next 2 rows is 3 black. So essentially whatever block is at the side is what block it is. And the same rule applies for the right side. So we come to the right side, expand 1, 2, 3 back. Next row is white. Next row is black. Next row is white. And then the next 2 rows are black. And just to make this even easier, the same applies to the back of the statue. So we come around to the back here. The bottom row is 4 black. Next row is 4 white. Next row is 4 black, 4 white, 4 black, and 4 black. Now I'm just going to fill this in. You don't need to fill this part in here, but I'm just going to fill it in so we have a nice, complete 3D structure. So this is essentially the body. We've got the front, which is 6x6. We've got the left side, which is 6x4. The back, which is 6x6, and it's essentially the exact same as the front minus the button. And then the right side, which is 6x4. Now again, if you want to, feel free to pause whenever you need to do so, and go back in the video if you've got a bit stuck or got a bit lost behind, because it is a hell of a lot easier to do that during the video than to get to the end and realise things haven't gone to plan and having to restart. That is always not the way to go. Anyways, moving on, what we're going to do is start adding the arms and the legs. Now as you know, on the Marionette, the arms and the legs are like super thin and super long. But again, because we're keeping to the plushy structure, then it's going to be a bit thicker. So some of you guys might not like this, but again, you can make your own design changes. This is just to keep it in line with the other plushies. Again, if you don't like it, it can be easily fixed, even if you just want to make it like... This looks a bit weird, but even if you just want to make it like 1 wide legs rather than what we're going to do. But anyways, enough rambling about changing it. I haven't even shown you what to do. So we come to the front side where we got this button here. We go down to the bottom left corner and we place a 2x2 of black wool. We then go to the right side and do the exact same, and you'll notice there's a 2 block gap in between. On top of that, we place another layer on each one, and that gives you two 2x2x2 cubes of black wool. Okay, and again, some people might be wondering why I haven't put white wool here. It's simply because, as far as I can remember, there isn't stripes on the majority of the legs and arms. Again, if I'm wrong, then correct me, but again, if you want to, that could simply be changed just by doing that. But personally, I like it better just as black wool. I think it keeps it simpler and gives you a divide between the body and the legs. Okay, so for the arms, what we're going to do is go to the top left corner, expand out 2, and below that 2, and then bring it forwards 1. That gives you a 2x2x2 square, or 2x2x2 cube. Then on the right side, 2 to the right, below 2, and bring it 1 forwards, and that gives you, again, another 2x2x2 cube. So that is the arms and the legs complete. Again, you can change what you want, make them thinner, make them longer, or just add white wool there. Whatever you want to do is up to you. Again, this is just a base guideline for you guys. What I must say though is if you want to make a statue of the marionette, which is like really tall and thin, I did a video a while back actually, a Slenderman tutorial. Now if you follow the, I guess, guidelines for that, but just change it up a bit with the colours, it is very, very, I guess, appropriate for the marionette, as it's almost like it's an Enderman, Enderman dimension. So it's tall and thin and looks really, really awesome. So yeah, that's definitely something you maybe might want to check out. Anyways, moving on. So, what are we left with? We are left with the head. What we're going to start off by doing for the head is go to the front again, make sure you're at the front. On the left side here, we're going to place 1 white wool, bring it 1 forwards. We're then going to expand 5 to the right and backwards 1. As you can notice, it overhangs the front 1 block, like so. Then what we do is we get the black wool. This second block in here, we punch it out, replace it with black wool, place 1, 2, 3, 4 more. And on this side, we punch out the first one and place 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's 5 black, 1 white on both sides. And then on the back, we link together using black wool, and that gives us an overhang of 1 at the back. Okay, so that leaves us with a 6x6 square, as you can see. We're going to work on the front first because it's the easiest, and then we'll move on. So the first row, what we're going to do is leave the first 2, the middle 2, we punch out and replace with black wool, and then the last 2 is also white wool. The next row goes 1 red wool, 4 black, 1 red. The next row goes 1 white, 1 purple, 2 white, 1 purple, 1 white. Next row goes 2 black, 2 white, 2 black. Next row is 6 white. And then the final row is 1 black, 4 white, 1 black. And once you have done that, it should look like this. It should be a 6x6 square, as you can see. Again, if you want to, feel free to pause. And yeah, it's pretty easy. So, moving on to the sides. We're going to start on the left side. What we do is we come to the part here where the top white block is. Next to that, we place 1 white, and we go down 1, 2, 3. So, essentially, we'll have 4 white blocks on the second row. So the first one's black wool, 4 white, and then 1 black wool. And then the rest is just black wool. So all we do is build up 5 all the way across using the black wool. And once you've done that, it gives you something that looks like this. Again, just to reiterate that, this is the first row, which is the row of the face. This is the second row, which we just placed. So it's 1 black, 4 white, 1 black. And then the next 4 rows is simply 6 black wool. Now this is the exact same on the right side. So, what we do, we got the 1 black, 4 white, 1 black, and then 5 black, 5 black, 5 black, and 5 black. And once you've done that, again, another 6x6 square, and that's the right side of the head. Okay, so, the back of the head. This is very, very simple. All we do is just fill in these rows using solid black wool. And then we move on to the top of the head, which again we're just going to fill in for now with solid black wool. Okay, so you could essentially leave it like this. One last feature I'm going to add because I think it gives it more of a smoother transition and makes it feel more like a mask. We come to this white wool here at the top, and in the 2 middle blocks next to it we punch them 2 black wool out and replace it with white wool. And again, I think it gives it like a nice smoother transition from the mask to like the actual main head. I like that personally. But again, it's up to you whether you want to do that. If not, then feel free not to. But yeah, once you've done that, you have built your very own marionette statue. So, very simple, but I think it gives the general idea. You can definitely tell it's a marionette, and I think it look awesome with all the other plushies. Again, if you haven't checked them out, there will be a link to the playlist down below. I definitely suggest you do if you enjoyed this. And yeah, if you did enjoy, definitely consider leaving a like, subscribe if you haven't already. But until next time, thank you for watching. My name has been Tom or Gummy, and goodbye.
Pull my heart out of my chest, train my mind so I forget. Sink your teeth into my bones, dig me out, then fill the hole. Tear me apart.